watching KOCO TV5, Oklahoma City. Now, live, local, late breaking. This is Eyewitness News 5 at 6.
Oklahoma, and welcome to the Evening Eyewitness News. My name is Ethan Kraft, and this is my co-anchor, Lauren Kashefi.
This just in, an avatar was spotted in Los Angeles.
Now, back to the news. Tonight's story, top of the hour. We bring you live with our main story.
Violent Vietnam. Although other reports have been brought to you regarding Vietnam, no other news station has had this immense coverage.
Live now, Lauren Kashefi.
Thanks, Ethan. What happened in the years of November 1st, 1955 to April 30th, 1975, some say, forever scared our nation. Take a look at this. What was once a peaceful and harmonious country was soon turned into a battlefield. North Vietnam versus South Vietnam. The USSR leading the North and the US leading the South. The war developed as a sequel to the struggle between the French, who were the rulers of Indochina before World War II, and the communist-led Viet Minh, led by leader Ho Chi Minh. Following the surrender of Japan to the Allies in August 1945, Viet Minh guerrillas seized the capital city of Hanoi and claimed it as North Vietnam. The French questioned whether it was worth it to go through so much war just for this one colony. They soon surrendered to Ho. President Eisenhower feared that with the huge win Ho Chi Minh had, he might try and conquer other territories. Because of the Cold War tension, the U.S. focused on its foreign policy, which was stopping the spread of communism.
France, Great Britain, the Soviet Union, the U.S., Communist China, and the two other Indo-Chinese states, Laos and Cambodia, met in Geneva to discuss the future of all of Indochina. The Geneva Contract stated that the north of Vietnam would go to the Communists, and South Vietnam would be placed under the control of the Saigon government, led by Ngo Dien Diem. Diem ruled the South as a dictator, but he soon became unpopular. At the same time, communist guerrilla attacks started occurring in the South, which led to them earning a huge part of the South Territory. In 1963, a group of South Vietnamese generals assassinated Diem. With all the chaos and war, a communist takeover seemed like a sure thing. In 1964, President Lyndon Johnson was authorized to send U.S. troops to fight in Vietnam. By 1968, more than 500,000 troops were fighting in Vietnam, but they were at a major disadvantage. For one thing, they were not familiar with the jungle terrain. And North Vietnam was backed with supplies, money, and military advice from the USSR and China. With all the fighting, citizens of South Vietnam grew very angry with the South Vietnamese government.
You say you want a revolution, well, you know.
In the late 60s, the war grew very unpopular with the many young people in the US. And President Nixon began withdrawing troops in 1969. Nixon planned something called Vietnamization. It was a plan to slowly pull out American troops while preserving the South Vietnam government and bombing North Vietnam bases. The last troops left in 1973, and 2 years later, North Vietnam overran South Vietnam. More than 1.5 million American Vietnamese, 58,000 Americans were killed. Vietnam still remains a communist country, and many of the Vietnamese people have immigrated to America.
From all of us down at KOCO Eyewitness 5, have a good night, Oklahoma.